I know it's been a while since we've had a real dominant regular season Packers team, and because we've had obviously Aaron Rodgers injured, and then we had the year before that was the I think we can run the table year. Year before that was the Hail Mary year, and the year before that they were really fucking good, but we haven't seen this like just an absolute dominant Aaron Rodgers for a whole season for a few years, and I think it's gonna happen this year. That game that just happened against the Vikings, that's the dumbest fucking call I've ever seen in my life. That's not roughing the fucking passer when I'm not even gonna fucking get into that. That's just bullshit, but you saw what he did to that Vikings defense. A lot of people talking shit saying the Vikings are gonna win the NFC North. No fucking way they're gonna win the NFC North. Because fucking daddy is back in that division. He's not fucking around. He's coming back with a vengeance. And there's absolutely no way the Vikings are winning that division. You can fucking quote me on that. And the point of me saying this now is because I think the Packers are going to be in the Super Bowl. I think they're going to win the NFC. I think they're going to beat the Saints. We'll get to them later, but when you look at this defense, over the last few years, it was completely fucked in the secondary. It was just absolute fucking mayhem. Like, when they played the Falcons in that NFC title game, and Julio was fucking breaking every tackle he could have possibly broken. Oh, man. And then last year, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, honestly, that Aaron Rodgers missed that 1 year. Because they were able to draft Jair Alexander, who looks like a fucking stud at corner. And you got him and Kevin King. Not bad. And you still have HaHa back there. I think that he's a pretty good safety. And you got Josh Jones also. So you got a really young secondary, but it's a fucking skilled secondary. It's a very, very talented secondary. And the D-line has always been good. You still got the boys up there, Mike Daniels and Mo Wilkerson and, the boys up there. You still got Clay Matthews and I think Blake Martinez also. That's a fucking underrated guy right there. So the defense, I'm high on the defense for the Packers. And obviously Aaron Rodgers is going to put up 30 a game. Because it's fucking Aaron Rodgers. There's no one on earth who can stop him. And Devontae Adams is really, really nice. And, we'll move on here. The Saints. These are the two best quarterbacks in the NFC. Maybe Russell Wilson, but his team's not nearly as talented. The Saints always start slow. Always. So I'm expecting them to pick it up as the season goes on. I mean, man, Drew Brees is he 39 or 40? But he's still slinging that shit. He's still fucking hitting Michael Thomas and Ted Ginn all over the place. The defense, I don't like the defense that much, but hey, when you got Drew Brees back there and the secondary is very good, I just don't think they can get much pressure. So, man, and also the fucking every time there's a game in New Orleans, it's like Coors Field. It's fucking like a shootout every time. Like Fitzpatrick's putting up 48, and I think that was actually a nice smack in the face. Like, hey, get your shit together, New Orleans. You can't fuck around, man. But I think they're also right up there with the Packers. And, there's a bunch of random teams that could be really fucking good. Like, the Vikings could be good. The Falcons, the Panthers, the Cowboys, the Eagles, obviously, the fucking, I don't know, there's a million teams in the NFC that are good teams. Even the fucking Bucks all of a sudden, I wouldn't be surprised if they're a good team, because everyone thought they'd be good last year. And man, Sean Payton and Drew Brees, and then McCarthy and Rodgers. I like those long term head coach quarterback combos, and I think these are honestly the classes of the NFC, and the Saints might not even win their division. They might not even come second in their division, but they could. I think they still make the playoffs, and there's nothing not to like about these teams. And hey, it's been a fucking while since Aaron Rodgers has been to the Super Bowl. He's been to so many NFC championship games and shit. But he always just comes so close. And then his fucking secondary shits themselves. But I love that secondary now. I love that defense. I love that fucking quarterback. Should be 2-0. They're going to beat the fuck out of that division. They might lose one game in Minnesota, but other than that, it's a fucking wrap. They're winning that division. They're winning 12 games at least. And watch out for the Saints. Like I said, they're going to pick it up because they always start slow. They're going to get their shit together.